I have a bad feeling that when we hook a boat on, it's kind of gonna squat down a bunch.
Dude, I ain't even worried. We're dragging that boat to Georgia, no sweat.
All right, you guys saw us pick this old Lincoln up. Now listen, I know the difference between a Crown Vic and a Lincoln, but it's a Ford, and all Fords are just Crown Vics to me. They're just all run-of-the-mill stuff. So now the reason we picked it up is because we couldn't rent a car that we could pick up on the West Coast, drive to the East Coast, and leave there, because we want to drive something else home. So jumped on classifieds, found this old Lincoln Town car. It was the cheapest route and the easiest route, so we picked it up. We got to put a hitch on this car because we're towing the yellow Submarine with it. So this might be one of the dumber decisions I've ever made, but it's made, and we're gonna hook onto this boat and drag it to Georgia with this car. We got a jet. It's big. It's big. But basically, we might vacuum. Nah, we're just gonna leave it. It's gonna be fine. We need to make this here receiver hitch fit onto the frame and weld it in, and then, yeah, that should work. And then we gotta tap in to the tail lights that's somewhere in here. Yeah, there's some tail light wiring over there. We'll just drill a hole through, plug a little thing out so we can plug the trailer into it. Should be easy. Let's get her in the air and see what it looks like underneath. Let me take you to the front. We'll show you what she's got going on up here. Okay, that right there is 4.7 liters of Fury. Is it 4.7? I just guessed. I think it's 4.7s, aren't they? 4.6, I overestimated. It's only a 4.6, so basically we were gonna do a tune-up, but it's tuned up. It's got new plug wires and everything, looks good. So we're just gonna go ahead and shut this, and we're just gonna head out.
Where's the baling wire?
Oh yeah, we're gonna wire that right up. That'll fix that perfect. Take that off. This is a good derby car frame. She's mint. These things are pretty dang tough. Hasn't even been jumped properly yet. I mean, this is barely rubbed right here. The thing's still under it. Bet that doesn't make the whole trip. Has a brand new fuel pump in it. They got, you can see that up in there. It's all shiny.
Oh yeah.
They just put a fuel pump in it, so.
It goes in on the side on this one?
Yeah. Yep. Perfect. 8mm, Sean. We'll unbolt this.
Okay.
Get this out of here, and we'll start building. Yeah. Oh yeah, that opens her right up. Probably go ahead and get the Sawzall and just cut us a little strip out of there. If we just took the license plate off, snubbed clear through. Yeah, just cut a hole through it. Put that receiver tube, just cut that off and just put it through there. And then just take and weld the shock tubes in the bumper.
They don't pull out.
Yeah. I like that idea. I approve of that message. Keep that license plate handy. Throw her up in the trunk where we shouldn't need it. We're gonna have a boat hook to it. I think I probably ought to cut that whole piece out of there, and then we can weld a. Not centered.
You can draw on it.
Center right there. Just put it in. We'll be able to put a pin in it. This is gonna be mint. I have a bad feeling that when we hook a boat on, it's kind of going to squat down a bunch, so our receiver's going to have to come out and up, like a 4-inch drop turned over backwards.
Have you seen them stack them from the 1 inches up to the...
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get quite that sketchy on this, but we're going to get sketchy.
That's what I'm picturing.
Nasty.
Go breathe.
Dude, that's terrible. That's probably why it's dull. We're close. We're almost just some actual metal.
With 4, with 3, three. LeBron going to the basket.
Some of days going.
Made it.
I'm a little bit off. Oh, that's the light.
Knight, 2 seconds, 1 second. Oh, he missed.
Don't need that.
Open. Chicago with the lead.
We can probably use those for our trailer wiring for the tail light part. Now we just need a signal and a brake. I like it. I think we go as high as we can go on this. Like butcher that thing out. Probably just cut it straight off at the, and we'll grind it all up. We'll cut this and get her plumbed in there and get a receiver hitch looking like it's supposed to. Got it. See if she clears out in here. We'll trim that up nice and square and cut a hole. Quarter or half-inch thick. That's quarter. Oh yeah, that's quarter all day. If a quarter was 8.
Wouldn't a little bigger.
Trim the bottom. Still not quite enough though. Oh, it's just one spot right there. That little side. If you trim it all to that level, you're good. Wow.
Now we got it.
Cut a hole straight through and we'll weld it in, and then I'll put some ears off of it for the safety chains, and we'll put those corner pieces back in it. It'll look factory.
It's a hole. I don't know if it's the right hole, but it'll weld.
Hey. Oh yeah. That's mid, dude.
Twisted, but
You can't win them all, really. I don't mind that at all. Grind these up. We'll weld those. I'll just get this one. We'll weld those in like that. We'll drill a hole in them, put the safety chains through them. This is basically, this is easier than I anticipated, Hunter. But I'll go grind these. We'll come back, we'll grind around here so we can get a good weld on it. Probably gonna drill this hole out bigger for the pin so that we can for sure fit it. But,
wow.
yeah, well, let's drill it first. Don't punch that out to that size.
For what?
Hey guys,
Hey.
brought you some lunch.
I thought I could smell food. What is that?
It's some Factor Mills. Let's eat it. Salmon, who wants fish? Garlic mushroom chicken thighs,
Hunter, mushrooms.
sun-dried tomato chicken, herb crusted chicken.
I'll get that fine.
Okay, how long did this take to prepare?
2 minutes.
Factor meals are never frozen and they're always fresh.
If you're too busy to prep your own meals, this is an awesome alternative. And we actually, like, they seriously taste good. That's why we keep talking about them, is because we love these meals.
They're good and they're quick. We got lots going on. We're trying to get all ready to go to deliver the yellow submarine. Ain't got a lot of time. Factor fits in nice.
So this is one of 35 different options you can choose weekly.
So with the holidays coming up, it's pretty hard to count your calories, but when you eat these, it's pretty easy.
So Jace even decided to join us for his lunch break. This is his first Factor meal.
This will be way better than school lunch.
So head over to factor75.com or just click the link below. Use code FabRats50.
To get 50% off your first Factor box.
Bigger.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, if it even fits.
Dang weld. If we knew which one, we could pound it and make it permanent, but
Well, you don't want to pound it in, you just have to grind the weld out of it.
that Dremel will
Yeah.
reach.
That's what I was afraid of. That's why I probably should have put that in first and drilled it. Yep. She'll drill her out. She'll go. Problem is, it's gonna have to drill that out. That's winning. That goes in easy now. All right, we'll go weld this sucker to the car. See anything wrong with that, Hunter?
I'm excited to see how far it sags.
It ain't gonna sag. It's gonna be just fine. She's getting welded in. We're gonna go another pass on it. We'll weld the back side and then put braces on it. That's good. It's not going anywhere, Hunter. Don't giggle.
I have my doubts, but I'm excited to see how it does.
It's gonna be good. You can let her down just a little bit. Actually, let me weld the bottoms of these. All right, let us down now. I'll weld that sucker in there. Crown Vic should have come factory like this, really. Once you see how this thing tows, Power Strokes? No, Crown Vics. That'll do. We're close, a couple of little plasma holes in that so we can hook a safety chain on it, and we're toe testing. I like it. Beautiful. All right, let's weld those bumper shocks just because I don't want the whole bumper ripping off of there. Then we're toe testing. So these cars have what's called a bumper shock on them. It's to absorb the stuff, but they can pull out of there. So what I'm gonna do is just run a little bead of weld around it. Ain't going nowhere at that point. Weld the other side a little bit. Okay, toe test.
You think that'll make it?
I'm pretty sure if I just pulled hard as I can, it'll break.
It wouldn't even hold your weight, man. So
Do a pull up.
Yeah, let's see it.
Alright, it's gonna break. There it goes.
we better wire that up.
Yeah. It'll work just fine.
Leave the extra up there. We may need it later.
That ain't moving.
That's all the Nova had, and it
Really?
lasted for a while. I'll cut 3 of those off.
3 of
and
them?
the whole exhaust fell off.
Sweet.
I don't want to scratch the chain or anything, but yeah. Putting 45 pounds in the backs. We'll air the fronts up. They'll all look a little lowish. Just topping the old fluids off. That's as good as an oil change, just putting the cord in, right? It's actually, it looks pretty good. That puts us right at the full mark. Probably ought to make sure the brake fluid's topped off. We're gonna need those. She's full now though. We didn't look at the brakes. Probably don't want to, do we? So we're on to the wiring portion of this journey. We're gonna wire all this up and then we'll hook it onto a trailer, make sure it works. And then basically we are ready for a journey. 30 hours straight driving. It's pretty good. We may have to put some wagers on this. Okay. We can choose from either. There's lots of them here that blink.
Yeah, I'm a wiring expert. I can
Basically, you just need to go through the floor pan down here. Wherever that.
We need a big bit.
Yep, perfect. Here you go. Fish those up through to me. Okay, we might have to find our wiring in the loom right here.
Talk about reliable.
She's a peach, Clark.
I don't know if that'll make Georgia.
Oh, look at that. It's on.
Oh, yeah.
Blink, 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 blink. Okay. Perfect.
Should have me wire it. Professional wire.
You're getting better at it. I got a whole tow truck over there you can wire.
Chad's Fab. I can do little things.
Internship.
Yeah.
Right. Our wiring job is now complete. They're working, so that's a win. Grab a 8mm. We'll self-tapper that down to right there. And then basically, this car is ready for a test drive.
Custom. That's the factory option, man. Looks pretty stinking good.
Oh, that's mint. You're just in the nick of time.
We're testing, huh?
Well, we gotta find a pin for the receiver, but then we're testing. Okay. We gotta cut the license plate lights off. They're gonna drag. Okay. Lights are still working. I didn't blow any fuses. What do we test it with?
Tug of war.
The jet ski. We'll just hook the jet ski on. If it pulls, I mean, a jet ski is basically a jet boat. If it pulls that, it's gonna pull the yellow submarine, no problem. I'll go open the door. We'll get the jet ski out. There you go. We made it. Okay, that'll work. We can get to here. Oh.
Okay, right there, sure.
I think everyone's gonna have one of these. Safety chains for safety. Perfect. Loop that around there. Plug that in. We got lights. That's a big old fat no. Why? It's a hazard. Nothing?
Yeah,
Blinkers.
blinkers are good.
There you go. You got
Brake lights.
brake lights,
no
just
footer.
no running lights.
Let's pop the trunk and investigate. Okay, that's our signal light.
What is the brown one?
That's the problem. Go get me a pair of pliers real quick, buddy.
Oh yeah,
Work.
Fixed!
Here, push the brake light.
everything
brakes.
works.
Push the lock or something. There you go, nail it. Huh. All right. Let's go see how she tows. Got our jet boat behind us. Every time.
Every door.
Every time. Good news is I can see it out of the rear view mirror, but not the side view mirror. Oh, she's got power for days. I'm gonna go with the speed limit today. Oh, that sucks. I didn't even.
Couldn't have been going much over.
I think we were doing 73.
She actually does good.
Dude, I ain't even worried. We're dragging that boat to Georgia, no sweat. I mean, it's a jet ski. 3 times lighter than the boat, but it's still a jet boat. I'm gonna try to do the speed limit right now. What is the speed limit, 50? I'm gonna back her down just a little bit. We'll put the cruise on. I'm pretty excited. I mean, other than driving for 30 hours, this is gonna be great. I'm telling you, people are going to be jealous. They're going to start buying Crown Vics and putting receivers on them so they can tow their boats to the lake.
eBay turbo kit and a tow hitch.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
We'll sell you a package.
Package deal. Oh, Frosty's in there. We'll go let him check out our mobile. He's deaf.
They're getting old.
They are getting old.
A couple more times.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck. You gotta open my door, Sean, so I can film him.
Oh. Let me get that
There we
for you.
go.
Child safety.
Yeah.
On that side does. We need to
It
turn
doesn't.
that off.
Oh, nice. So what we got going here?
We're heading to Georgia.
Taking the yellow sub down?
Yep, we're hauling it back, and this was my cheapest option to get back there. So make sure the hitch ain't falling
That is
off.
awesome. Oh my
So far,
gosh.
we've towed the jet
We got a
ski.
ticket
That's
in
a
it.
jet boat,
Coming
so
home
we're
from
good.
lunch.
A ticket.
73 and a
So-
55.
Okay, see you, bye.
Told you already 'cause you're coming down here pretty fast.
Yeah, I didn't even notice. I was going fast.
We just got a tune-up on it, man. We're not used to it.
73 and a 55.
It sucked. It just floats. We were just BSing and looked down just as we passed the cop. I'm like, oh crap.
Well, keep them little round things pointing down. See you later.
I feel pretty confident in my abilities to drive to Georgia in this. I mean, it is a jet boat, so I'm towing a jet boat back. I feel like there's no problems here. We'll park this back in the garage, and we're ready to roll. I'm a little gun shy on the speeding situation nowadays.
Don't have that. Citation number is up here. This is the court's information over here, which is out of Orderville.
Yep.
You're gonna have PTSD the whole trip.
I'm telling you what, I'll bet wears off pretty quick.
This just doesn't feel right.
Dragging a trailer with a Crown Vic. Dude, I can hit drive-throughs in this. I got all kinds of, this is just, there's good stuff that can happen with this. I can't see out the mirror, so we're doing her Hunter style. I should let Hunter do this
I'm good.
just to redeem yourself so people will leave you alone. Don't worry about her, she's got it.
That rubbed a little right there.
All right, there we go.
Over there, Lan.
Oh, she looks good. Oh, she's mint. Oh wow, that made the car go up like 6 inches.
It's got some squat to her when you.
Yeah, when you have that on, rub tires.
Doesn't it float like a boat?
It does.
She is good.
Sting like a bee?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
This is good. I'm gonna take this hitch out. We don't need it.
All right, so we are done with the car. She's ready to go. It's got a receiver hitch on it. The lights all work. We put some oil in it, and we checked absolutely nothing on it. So basically, we're ready to rock. Next time you see it, I'll be headed to Havasu to pick the boat up, pick Merlin up. I believe Chad from Chad's Fab is going with us, and Merlin's Old School Garage. Michelle's gonna fly out there and meet us. So away we go. Thanks for watching.